Guys, it's me again, and today, excuse me, I'm gonna be doing something a little different. I say that in almost every video because I do something different almost every video, but I think I may do like another series where it's just story time. But this is a story on how I almost bled to death. So here's the story. So me and my dad, my mom and my dad don't live with each other anymore. They hate each other. So on the weekdays, I would stay with my mom, and on the weekends, I would stay with my dad. My mom, on the other hand, she had a house, and we were living in an apartment, a house. And then my dad, he was living in a garage. All right, so here's the garage. No, this was before that. So he doesn't live in the garage anymore. There was the house, and then there was the garage. He lived in the garage at that time. And so I was playing with my friend Omar because he used to live there. Give me a minute. Alright, back. But I used to play with my friend Omar because he used to live upstairs, and so we were playing for like I don't know 4 hours. We used to play all day long. We would either play inside his house or outside, and we were playing outside, and I don't know why he did this, but we were going inside, and he didn't want me to go back inside, and he wanted to still play, even though it was after dinner time and I had to come in. So he locked the door so I couldn't get out. And you know how some doors they have the glass squares? And he was just sitting there and he had the door locked and I couldn't get in. So I was banging on the door. So like, dude, let me in now. And then I hit the glass too hard and it shattered and it slit my wrist. And I was bleeding for hours. I had to go to the hospital, get a cast for my whole arm, and then just so you know, I'm not making this story up. I have a scar right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. Right there. I have a scar, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's very close to my vein. And if it was like an inch closer to my vein, I could have died that day because I could have bled out. I was just sitting there with my hand, crying, like, ah! With my hand. I fell to the ground. My whole arm covered in blood. Yeah, and his mom tried to help. His mom tried to help me as much as she could, and for some reason, she yelled at me, saying that she was mad that I broke the glass. When I was thinking in my head that he's the one who locked me out of my house. It wasn't my house, but if somebody were to lock you out of your house and you couldn't get in, what would you do? Just sit there? Or would you bang on the door and tell him to, let me back in? And it wasn't my fault. I accidentally hit the window and then it shattered, and then, she tried to help me as much as she could. She tried to stop the bleeding, and yeah. After the whole situation, I went to the doctors. I wasn't in school for like a week. When I went back to school, the teachers were like, "What happened? Why were you out of school?" And then I told them, and then yeah. So usually my videos are funny and happy and joyful, but this video is gonna be sad and serious. And yeah, if it wasn't, if like I said before, if the glass cut me any closer to my vein, I would have died. I would have literally sat there and bled out. But luckily, I didn't hit my vein. I was only bleeding for like 4 hours. You know. But I thought I was going to bleed to death as I was just sitting there for 4 hours, just holding my wrist like this, just holding my wrist, like, for 4 hours, bleeding. I thought I was going to die that day. I literally thought I was going to die. But hopefully, I was just so happy I haven't died that day. I feel like God was with me at that moment. I feel like he was like, you don't deserve to die. Like, you are too young. Like, I feel like he was with me at that moment. I I don't really talk about God a lot because I feel like some people think that I don't believe in him. It's not that I don't believe in him. I don't know. But I feel like he was with me at that moment. Like, watching over me. I'm just so happy I didn't die that day. I wouldn't have been here. I would have been gone. Well, I guess I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.